So I've got a bit of an unscripted video today. I'm talking about the character mod that I've been working on with Stebler, and I wanted to go over some of the things that currently work, some of the things that don't work, and overall what my life is going to be like for the next month or so as I try to figure out fixes to these issues. So right now, there are 5 columns on the character select. The buttons have already been shrunk by Stebler. I just haven't implemented it yet because I'm lazy, but this does work. We can hover over this, we can select them, it just works. So I'm gonna pick up a random character vehicle combination that I got from the wiki of Spamton on Magic Cruiser. Now, one thing that is worth noting is that right now, if I try to go back, you can see I'm pressing B and nothing's happening. And the reason for that is because this page is broken for some reason. I don't know why that happens, but it is kind of annoying. So, I don't know. We'll figure something out. So, we can pick this. It doesn't have a model. I guess it just doesn't need one. And I'll play... Well, let's go to Raceway, because I set a time earlier today. And you'll notice that the icon actually does work on the Ghost selection page, which is nice. We can watch the replay, I'm pretty sure, without too much issue, but I'm going to just challenge the Staff Ghost. Or not Staff Ghost, but the Ghost that I've played. So, Spamton on Magic Cruiser is broken because, well, it's not loading the correct display parameters for the character that it's originally supposed to override. And you'll also notice that the audio is Baby Mario's. I've been doing a lot of work over the past week, along with Stebler, to reverse engineer the BRSAR file, which is the sound archive that Mario Kart Wii and a lot of other Wii games use for loading sound effects in-game. I'll be updating the wiki sometime, either today or tomorrow, depending on if I actually decide to be productive with the updated information that I've learned from the reverse engineering. So, right now, the character stats are being loaded with Rosalina, because if it just so happens to not be a me, then it'll default to Rosalina for some reason. I'm not sure why that happens. Although, like, I've seen the game code, I just don't know why that check exists, to be honest. What else? Oh yeah, display parameters we talked about. They just don't work correctly right now for the custom characters. I'll be adding support for them in their parameter files, which I don't even think have wiki pages right now. What else? I'm not sure what else there is to talk about. This is more or less what the work is going to be. I'm focusing on audio, and then I'll be focusing on parameter files, and then I'll be focusing on things like UI. And I'm just gonna save this Ghost to show that it does work. I really don't have anything else to say. Oh yeah, follow me on my private Twitter account if you want updates on this. I don't make them public, and maybe I'll even make a beta of this public on my, or public on my private Twitter. Yeah, that sounds right. So, the Ghost does save. It saves with the correct icons, and if we go back to the Ghost selection, it actually does have the proper icon of the ID we saved. So, that's basically all the progress that there is on this mod. I'll be working on a BRSAR editor because we need to add in some new sound effects for the custom characters that we will be implementing. And that's it. I don't have a real segue to an outro, so